Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a warm welcome to your biology class, and this is your biology teacher again from United Public School. So students, our today's topic is vitamin deficiency diseases. Vitamin, not vitamins or vitamins, it is vitamin, right? Pronunciation vitamin deficiency diseases, in the sense topic itself indicating that the diseases are facing due to deficiency of vitamins. Deficiency in the sense lacking, LACKING, lacking. So lacking of vitamins lead to some diseases. It facing some diseases. Let us study about that. Vitamins are organic substances. What are organic substances? Organic substances means carbon hydrogen bond containing substances are called organic substances. You all have already been learned about the organic substances in your physics or biology class, right? In your last classes, right? Remember? So vitamin are also an organic substances, is contain carbon hydrogen. This is bound, okay? Carbon hydrogen bound. So they are micronutrients required in small quantities. Actually vitamins are not synthesized the body. We do not generally suffer from vitamin deficiency, but the source of vitamins to our body is through two ways. So vitamins are required to our body in only small quantities. Here micronutrients, in the sense vitamins are very small nutrients, okay? Vitamins are very small nutrients and our body required small quantity of vitamins, okay? In small quantity our body required these vitamins. So actually what happened, actually vitamins are not synthesized by human body. Human bodies are not synthesized vitamins. We do not generally, or human beings do not generally suffer with vitamin deficiency, but we need our body, our body need also the vitamins, okay? So the source of vitamins, in the sense, then where we get vitamins to our body. So the source, in the sense, getting vitamins through how? So here we have two ways of getting vitamins to our body, that is, one is diet and other is bacteria present in the intestine that synthesize and support vitamin to the body. So supplies vitamins to the body. So first of all, we have to include vitamin containing food in our diet. Through that diet we will get vitamins to our body. And another one is diet, maintain vitamins diet, food, vitamin containing food diet in your day-to-day life. And another one is bacteria present in the intestine. In our intestine there is some bacteria is present. That bacteria that helps in synthesizing in the sense producing vitamins and supplies that vitamins to our body, to different parts of our body. Clear? Vitamins are classified into two groups. As you can see, vitamins are classified into two groups. One is water soluble vitamins and another is fat soluble vitamins. So we have water soluble vitamins and fat soluble vitamins. Under water soluble vitamins we have B complex and vitamin C. Clear? Under water soluble vitamins we have B complex and vitamin C. Under fat soluble vitamins, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin K are present. Clear? If food we take doesn't contain vitamins in right proportional, then lead to vitamin deficiency disorders. So if our required vitamin, our body required some vitamins, right? If that our body does not get that vitamins, then also it is not proportion, then also we will get some deficiency problems, okay? Vitamin deficiency problem. Let us study about that. We have another here table form that we have to study about this, okay? So vitamins, resources, deficiency, diseases, symptoms. So first of all, vitamin B1. This vitamin B1 is present in cereals, means dal, cereals, oil seeds, vegetables, milk, meat, fish, eggs, okay? And deficiency of these vitamins leads to beriberi disease. The name of disease is beriberi, and symptoms: vomiting, fits, loss of appetite, difficulty in breathing, paralysis. Clear? And next, riboflavin B2, which these vitamins is to get from the food is milk, egg, liver, kidney, green leafy vegetables, and the deficiency of these vitamins leads to glossids. Okay, and the symptoms is mouth cracks at corners, red and sore tongue, photophobia, and scaly skin. Next, niacin B3. This niacin B3 present in kidney, liver, meal, egg, fish, oil, seeds, and the deficiency of this disease is called pellagra. Okay, and the symptoms are dermatitis, diarrhea, loss of memory, scaly skin. Next we have pyridoxine B6. So the deficiency of this vitamins causes cereals, oilseeds, vegetables, milk, meat, fish, egg, liver. And the deficiency of these vitamins causes anemia. And the symptoms of this disease is irritability and nausea and vomiting, fits, etc. Next, cyanocobalamin B12. Okay, this is synthesized by the bacteria present in intestine. So this vitamin is synthesized by the bacteria which is present in the human intestine. Okay, deficiency of this diseases causes pernicious anemia, and the symptoms are lean and weak, less appetite. Next, folic acid. So the food containing folic acids are liver, meat, egg, milk, fruits, cereals, leafy vegetables, and anemia. And the symptoms caused by this disease is diarrhea, loss of leukocytes, problems related to mucus in the intestine. Next, pantothenic acid, and food containing these vitamins are sweet potatoes, groundnuts, vegetables, livers, kidneys, etc. And the deficiency diseases caused by this is burning feet. Okay, feet will be burning. Okay, and symptoms are walking problems, sprain, as the feet is burning through the, so the symptoms are walking problems, in difficulty in walking and sprain. Next, biotin. So the food contain biotin vitamin is pulses, nuts, vegetables, liver, milk, kidney, right? And the diseases caused by the deficiency of this biotin is nervous disorders. So nervous disorders will face. Okay, that is fatigue, mental depression, muscle pains, and ascorbic acid C. Green leafy vegetables, citrus fruit, and sprouts. Sprouts in the sense beans. And the disease caused by this deficiency of vitamins, scurry. And the symptoms are delay in healing of wounds and fractures in bones. So healing of the wounds will be late, and the fractures in bones will also seen. Next, retinol A. So the food containing retinol A is leafy vegetables, carrot, tomato, pumpkin, papaya, mango, meat, fish, egg, liver, milk, cod liver oil, shark liver oil. Okay, and the disease occurs. Eye, skin diseases will be faced by the deficiency of retinol A, and the symptoms are night blindness. As the eye related diseases, night blindness will occur. And xerophthalmia, cornea failure, scaly skin. Calciferol D, sunshine vitamin. It is also called as sunshine vitamin. So food containing these vitamins are liver, egg, butter, cod liver oil, shark liver oil. Sun rays stimulates the formation of vitamin D from the subcutaneous fats, and the disease name is rickets. Okay, and the symptoms are improper formation of bones, nut knees, swollen wrist, delaying dentition, weak bones. Clear? Next, tocopherol E. It is also a type of vitamin. Food containing these vitamins are fruits, vegetables, sprouts, sunflower oil, and the diseases formed due to this deficiency of vitamins are fertility related disorders, and the symptoms are sterility in males and abortion in females. In males, sterility problems will face, and in males, abortion problems will be faced. Last, we have phylloquinone K. And the food containing phyloquinone K is green leafy vegetables, milk, meat, egg. And the problems faced by this deficiency is problem related to blood clotting. And the symptoms or delay in blood clotting over bleeding will happen. So this is the table of vitamins. So in this, what you have commonly food observed, that is the milk, egg, meat, fruits, green leafy vegetables and cereals. These are the common food sources found in this vitamins. So in your diets, what you have to, it is advisable to you children that in your diet include this meat, egg, milk, fruits and cereals and also leafy vegetables plus kidney seeds also and fish also. Students, note down this, that is fish, meat, eggs, milk, fruits, cereals, green leafy vegetables. Include these resources in your diet so that you won't face some such kind of diseases. Clear? And your health will be absolutely fine. By this we have completed our first chapter finally, right? Finally we have completed our first chapter. And students, your today's homework is, in your last homework you have completed up to here, right? But in today's homework you have to write from pentothenic acid to over here. Okay? From here to here, complete this. It is present in page number of 19. If not having textbook, then take a clear screenshot of this image and complete this homework by the time and submit in your group, students. Okay, thank you students. Have a nice day.